All, all right, we are going to kick off our post-practice media availabilities. We are joined now by the fastest Chevrolet driver, driver of the number 3 Richard Childress Racing Chevrolet, Austin Dillon. If you have a question for Austin, please raise your hand and we will get a wireless microphone sent over to you. Austin, why don't you take us through your practice session? Oh, we have one back there. Okay.
Jonathan Howard on 3 Sports. Austin, you were the fastest Chevy, but you were down there at P15. With how much success that Ford and Toyota with these new bodies have had, is there any concern in the Chevy camp that maybe you're not up to speed with them?
I don't know. I mean, we looked pretty good qualifying. It's hard to tell when you have small packs out there. The RCR cars and the HMS cars made a run together, but you throw in the Trackhouse guys, maybe we start running those type of lap times that the other manufacturers are running. They were just in bigger groups, so I think more is better. At least it was right there, it seemed like. We were kind of working on our car. We had quite a bit of damage from the other night, and but it seemed to turn a pretty decent lap. Wasn't very good getting pushed, so we made an adjustment. It seemed like that was a positive there at the end. Kyle was able to push me around the track and feel better, because last year that was something that was kind of our Achilles heel. We couldn't be pushed, and that looked better right there. So pretty happy with it. If we can make that a little better, we'll go into Sunday and have a little fun.
One follow-up. I noticed that it looked like you all had a backup on a flatbed out there in the garages. Were you ready to go to a backup if the repairs on your main car hadn't worked?
I'm assuming that was because the 8 went to a backup, and we probably only carry one backup car in the 2 haulers, so they probably brought one down last night, and that was, in case something happened in practice.
Do we have any other questions for Austin? We'll go up here to Dustin Long and then to Bruce.
Dustin Long, NBC Sports. You and Kyle were certainly in a position to win this race a year ago. So how do you feel like your car is at this point positioned to kind of do something like that, especially if you don't get a practice or if you guys don't even practice tomorrow? Where do you feel like you guys are going into this race compared to how you did last year?
Well, I felt really good about it last night when we took off there at the front, and it's so hard with the duels, the way it works out, and truthfully, the speedway racing we have right now is more like racing to fuel window. So you saw Denny gain 15 spots by saving fuel and flipping the stage, and that's kind of what we were trying to do. And when somebody in front of you makes a mistake getting to pit road, like the 45 and the 19, and then we got sideswiped, it pretty much kills your day, and you're trying to fight back. And it's not like a couple years ago where you could just drive to the front if you had a good run and you made some good moves. Now you start side drafting each other, and you just don't have that third lane. So my hope is that with more race cars, we get a third lane formed, and it usually changes a lot from the duels to the race. So I want to see better racing. I don't know about the current package. I don't know how great it is, the speedway package we have compared to some of the ones we've had in the past. Now, I say that you can always make it worse.
With the emphasis on fuel saving, obviously it's been like that for a while, but even more so. Is there a disadvantage? Is there ever a disadvantage to leading? Because obviously you're burning more, but obviously you're controlling.
You see what happened to the 47 last night. I mean, he carried everybody. He looks like a hero for the first half of the race, and has to come to pit road laps early, and then he's pretty much stuck in the back, gets caught in a wreck. So, you can get some TV time for your partners by going up there and staying at 100% throttle, knowing that you're going to rotate to the back for the next run, and hope that you can get back up through there by, being patient and making some good moves and try and take advantage when other people are lifting. So, it's just kind of an accordion on who's running wide open or not. It's different. And, you always wanted to be the guy that was 100% in the throttle all the time. And now it's become a fuel-saving game to flip pit strategy. It's just different.
Bruce?
I know it's the same thing for everybody in the field, but you get all keyed up for the biggest race of the year. Now there's the uncertainty of the weather and how that will play out, whether it will even happen on Sunday or be delayed. How much does that kind of wear on a competitor to pace himself to be ready to get back into that moment?
I think it's just, people ask and talk about the weather to at least me all the time when you're at a racetrack. It's a fun topic to talk about. And my answer is I've got to be here either way, so I don't look at the weather. I know my job is to race until the race is over, then I get to go home. So I try not to let it go into my mind. And if I'm going to be here in a rain delay, I try and find something fun I can do in the meantime. And then come race whenever time to race. I hate it for NASCAR, though, because, it's just a momentum killer for us because we really want to go out there and show everyone and the fans and watching on TV how great of a sport we are right now. And sometimes Mother Nature just doesn't work in your advantage. So LA kind of did that to us, and maybe someday it'll change from here to there. But like you said, it didn't look great.
Any final questions for Austin? All right, Austin, thanks for your time.
Thank you.